I'll be covering a lot of topics today, from free rewards, some new events, mastery outrage and also Riot's response to that, some leaks, and another update from Riot about rerolling, which should have been added to the game a long time ago. So first up, Big Bad Bear has leaked upcoming skins for the summer event, and this is for the Anima Squad theme. Apparently there's going to be a Seraphine Legendary, Aatrox Legendary, alongside Yuumi Prestige and Leona Prestige, which we know about these two, and 4 epic skins for Zoe, Aurora, Illaoi, and Yasuo. I don't think this is the full lineup, so there might be a couple more champions as well. And this is for the big summer event, so there's 2 legendaries, 2 prestiges, and a few epic skins. Next up, as you know, the mastery system has been out for almost 2 weeks now, and there has been a lot of backlash and outrage about this new system. And one of the main problems is a lot of people feel that their S scores and S grades don't really matter much anymore, especially earlier on in the milestones where they don't really mean much. And a lot of people have pointed out that it feels really bad to get S pluses on the first milestone because you don't actually need those S scores. And then when you reach the higher milestones, you have to get the S scores again. So those early ones don't mean anything at the start, and it feels like a waste to get them. Whereas before, the S score would at least get you a chest straight away or even a mastery token. There was also some outrage over the points conversion, and that points seem a lot more grindy now, so getting mastery points under this new system seems to be a lot grindier than what it was before, so people are having problems with that as well. And there's been daily posts on Reddit about these issues. There was one earlier today which is gaining traction, and they're saying the same thing. It feels bad that getting an S plus or a C has the same progress in the milestones, especially early on. Another thing that has annoyed people, or at least confused them, is once you get the first 6 chests from milestone 1, it disappears from milestone 1 entirely. So people are thinking that they changed it or removed the chest from milestone 1, when in reality you can only get this 6 times per split. So there's a lot of confusion around that, and it's not as clear for people in the client. And speaking of the mastery chest, a lot of people are annoyed, especially people who play ARAM. It's a lot harder to get chests in this mode, and this is something we knew would happen before it went live. Obviously it's going to be a lot harder for ARAM players to get these chests because you can't choose your champion. So although you might be able to grind and get the first 6 chests for milestone 1, but to get the milestone 3 chests is going to be nearly impossible for majority of ARAM players. It means you have to play the same champion at least 15 times, probably more, because you do need to get an S grade once you hit milestone 3. And we finally have a response, or at least acknowledgement, from Riot about this issue. So Barack Obama says the first few weeks something like this comes out, they spend a lot of time watching and thinking and talking and planning. And they said they'll share more when there's something concrete to share, but they just want to let everyone know that the team is paying attention, and they certainly want ARAM players to have a good time. So hopefully they do actually do something about this issue, so it is a lot more fairer for ARAM players. And a bit of advice I can give is, if you are playing ARAM, you might need to have your 10 chosen mastery set champions written down on a notepad or something, and also have the League of Graphs website open, which shows how many games you've played on each champion. So this is a way to track your progress while you're in Champ Select. And speaking of ARAM, someone pointed out an issue that's been going on for years. When you use a reroll in ARAM, it goes straight to the bench, and in a lot of the cases you are happy with the champion you got, but you want to use a reroll for your team without losing your champion. And apparently the Blitz app lets you donate a reroll, but you get to keep your champion. So obviously this is a useful tool, and a lot of people have been wanting this for years. Well, Riot actually responded to this issue, and Barack Obama says he doesn't normally talk about features before they release them for a lot of reasons, but this one seems relatively harmless. They have a ticket on a team right now to add a small lockout to a champion the first time it enters the bench, 3 seconds, so that it cannot get snapped up. It's not in the deep backlog, it's coming up in the next couple of sprints if he recalls correctly. So I'm not sure if he means in the next couple of patches, but they definitely have a tool they're working on, and it will roll out soon. So this is great news for ARAM players. It's a feature people have wanted for a very long time now. Now moving on to some free rewards. I try not to talk about TFT too much, but I do want to point out that there is a birthday celebration event happening next month where you can earn a lot of treasure tokens and some emotes. So whether you do play TFT or you might play TFT in the future, it could be worth logging in to get these daily rewards or completing the free battle pass where you can earn a lot of treasure tokens. There's about 1,000 treasure tokens all up. So this is a lot. I highly recommend logging in each day just to get these rewards. You never know if you might end up needing them. And this birthday celebration event will run from June 12th to July 15th, so you have about a month to do these. There's also some star shards and emotes as well. And speaking of events, Riot have published published an article about the Hall of Legends event. Faker will be honoured with an in-game event that will allow you to purchase a pass and earn some cosmetic items. Now there isn't too much information about the pass and all the rewards or how much it'll cost. We don't know if it's the same as regular passes with mythic essence or if it's an entirely new pass feature. It does sound like something new that we haven't seen before, so the rewards and what you get from it may be completely different, and the price itself might also be different. We don't have much information about that yet. And usually with passes and events there are free rewards as well, so I'd hope this isn't any different. So even if you don't buy the pass, it's very likely there will be some additional free rewards as well. There was also some leaked images about Faker's Ahri skin, and from the looks of it, Ahri has a couple of forms with this new skin. And Skin Spotlights tweeted out that there could be something to do with skin augments as a new item, and this is something that's already in Wild Rift. I'm not too familiar with it, but I'm guessing as you progress through the pass or upgrade it, you unlock different forms or colors or add-ons to the skin. And on the surface it sounds similar to Fortnite, where you unlock a skin, but if you level up more in the pass, you unlock different styles or changes in costume or something like that. So I'm guessing it's going to be similar to Wild Rift and Fortnite, where you can level up and unlock more features for the skin. And this is set to go live next month. Thanks for watching, see you next time.